everybody, welcome back. These are some influencers dumping pollution in our TikTok feeds. How dare they? How dare they?
Put a finger down if you found out that your mother has been using your pictures and videos to catfish men on the internet the day before you guys went on your family vacation. So you made a TikTok about it, keeping everything super anonymous. You didn't say who it was. You just told the story, and your mother was so embarrassed that the video was going viral that on the family vacation, she got into your phone and deleted the video. Then when you confronted her, she tried to gaslight you into thinking that one of the men that she's been catfishing on the internet hacked into your phone and deleted the video off of your TikTok. So now you're infuriated. You're doing your research and you find one of the men that she's been using your pictures and videos to catfish. You hit them up on Instagram. They live in a completely different country and they're like, use WhatsApp. So you call them on WhatsApp and you guys have an hour-long phone conversation, which you recorded, and they give you the whole timeline and breakdown of how everything started, how everything occurred, and that it had almost been a year since their relationship started. And that it wasn't just them. It's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a plethora of men, okay? And so you say something to your mom because at this point they have all your personal information. They know the city that you live in. They even have had conversations with your child, your 5-year-old son. They have had conversations with this boy because your mother he was in your mother's care and she was on the phone with these men and she was putting your son on the phone pretending that it was her nephew.
I beg your finest pardon? What did I just watch? Ooh, that's a head scratcher is what that is. Not just because I haven't washed my hair in a couple days. I'm itchy. Thank you so much for sharing that very insane piece of information. You gotta be a special kind of crazy. Like, I'm sorry. If you're out here catfishing people on the internet, you already a special kind of crazy. But like using your own daughter's photos? Are you doing it for like money? Are you doing it for like attention? Ooh, she's got some deep-seated jealousy. Deep jealousy against you, girl. Me and my mom's relationship would be over so fast. I'm really curious as to the psychology behind something like this. We've all watched Catfish, right? If you haven't watched Catfish, it's a show that like explores the phenomenon that is and this isn't like, oh, he catfished me, he was uglier than his photos. This is like people pretending to be other people on the internet. Okay, imagine the psychology behind a mom that wants to pretend to be her daughter for male attention. And then it's the gaslighting for me. I'm sorry, it's the gaslighting. So how did she explain her way out of that?
Then when you confronted her, she tried to gaslight you into thinking that one of the men that she's been catfishing on the internet hacked into your phone and deleted the video off of your TikTok.
Honestly, that's a fair reason to gaslight because the truth is so much more embarrassing. My goodness. I would say whatever I could to get out of that too, bestie. Holy sh**. Oh my God, the caption is what's worse, I pay her phone bill. The audacity of this woman! Okay, we're off to a strong start. Thank you for that. Oh. I mean, they've got a point. Let me just, let's roll it back. Okay, with a baddie friend. Gypsy Rose, baddie friend. Too bad she killed this look. Oh, and her mom. Oh. Is it below the belt though? Like, is it? Because I feel like it's not. It's not like that's what happened. She looking cute though. Like, come on, look. She looking cute. I feel like she kind of redefines the word baddie. Like, to me, a baddie is someone who's like super hot, that's like, you know, a boss babe. Gypsy Rose is more like criminal baddie. Like, she did the time, right? So she did the time. Jesus, the way I'm trying to make this. Walking on the eggshells. Didn't Sabrina Carpenter also say something quite savage to this video? Okay, it was a different video. You served. She did. She did though. She did serve. She served her time. And now she's out here making TikToks with the influencers, getting nose jobs, living her best life. Imagine to get released from jail only to become a meme.
Thank you to the creator who has blessed our feeds with the faces of the freakiest couple in New York. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm sorry, and you're gonna wish you didn't know this 5 minutes ago, but this couple decided to get adventurous on a Sunday morning at Battery Park in New York and have a little fun under the blankets around parents, children, dogs, birds, the entire park under a blanket. I truly don't know if they thought they were being inconspicuous, because I'm at a loss for words.
There's people literally getting out of church right now, and y'all are doing that on the day of the Lord. This is honestly the most ratchet I've ever seen. Like, this is so gross. There are children! There are birds and dogs and lizards and rats! They don't need to see that. Like, really? A park? Ew. Sorry for ruining your day, but if you haven't seen this video, it be around. It is so foul. So foul! Oh my God, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Look at all of the angles. Oh my God. Oh God, we have to blur that. Sorry. How do you do this in this day and age? Honestly, how do you do it at all? But like in this day and age, you're in Battery Park, which is one of the busiest parks in New York. Look at how busy this park is. My God, at least get a tent. No, at least just like go back to one of your houses, honestly, because like, I know New York City apartments be small. But this can't be legal. Like, this can't be allowed. POV, you're admiring your gains, but so is the random guy walking past the room. Checking me out. Feels unsafe.
Let's get this straight. All right, so you can post your butt on Instagram for millions of people to see, but as soon as a guy looks at you in real life, it becomes a problem? What? Someone please make this make sense, or I'm gonna go crazy.
Honestly, it kind of like doesn't really make sense, you know? Just because someone looks in your direction does not mean that he's... I mean, she looks good. She looks good. I'd probably look at her gains too. But the thing is like when you are out in public, people are going to look at you. If you are uncomfortable with people looking at you, don't be out in public, because guess what? It is going to happen. Am I the only one who looks in every room I pass by? No, you're not. You're definitely not. It looks tinted, so from his side, it probably is a reflective surface. Dude was probably looking at himself. Listen, I can understand someone not wanting to be spoken to at a gym. When women go to gyms, I feel like we go to work out. Maybe you do go to the gym to meet people. Maybe you do. But you can't get mad at people for just looking. Staring, yes. Staring, yes. Not looking.
The other day, I came across a video by this person right here. This person right here, Julia Real. She told a story about how this restaurant and bar in Chicago had their security staff assault her and then throw her down the stairs. After watching that video, I thought, that's insane. I wonder what actually happened though. Didn't have to wait too long. Woke up this morning and the restaurant and bar that she's accusing actually posted security footage. If you haven't seen it yet, you might, but here's a couple clips.
So they are grabbing us immediately. They don't even give us a chance to walk out on our own.
Looks like you're walking out
the original story
on your
was
own.
Probably embellished a little bit. I did not realize it was complete and total fabrication. Absolutely a blatant lie. I said that she claimed that she was thrown down the stairs, and I'm not lying. She said that she was thrown down the stairs twice, but here's footage of exactly what happened.
Me a second time and shoves me again and sends me flying down the rest of the staircase.
Looks like you're walking down the stairs and not being thrown down. You look belligerent.
I cannot stand when people just blatantly lie about something that happened to try to make themselves look good and cause damage to a business that did nothing wrong. Here's probably what actually happened. This person was acting belligerent, drunk, probably disrespectful, probably was told to stop what they were doing multiple times, and then they didn't, so they got kicked out. They got home, they're nursing their bruised ego, and they say, you know what I can do? I could post a video and just lie about it and make people make me feel better about it. She did. But she didn't expect Hubbard Inn to respond back because now all of her accounts are private and the video is nowhere to be found. I'm not saying what I think should happen to this person. I think the fact that millions of people are going to see that they were blatantly lying about something like this is pretty harsh, but well deserved. But I think businesses should do this more. If somebody posts a video and says, oh, I had a bad experience here and this terrible thing happened, post the footage. show whether it happened or not. The amount of times I see videos where people just say, this terrible thing happened, but they don't have any proof of it is pretty high. Not to mention the times that people turn on a camera in the middle of a confrontation and they don't show what happened beforehand, you know? I would love to see more security footage like this. Good on you guys.
Yeah, I mean, you guys really got to understand that people do be going on the internet and they share one version of events. But just because someone says that something happened on the internet, that doesn't mean it actually happened. And it also doesn't mean that they're not trying to make themselves out to be the good guy. The amount of times where someone has gone on the internet and like not thought it through. Like this has even happened to me. You know, I went on the internet and I made a video about, you know, a certain situation, said facts, all the facts, had it cleared with the legal team, so don't you worry. Said facts and opinions and that's it. It actually doesn't matter if you're saying something that's true or if it's your opinion. Things have happened following the posting of those videos where, you know, just Uno reverse. Uno reverse.
Yellow card.
Put that card down and make you look real stupid. I would say that if you're gonna go on the internet and like talk about somebody or some business, I'd make sure that you got facts to back it up. Proof. And also, I would make sure that you believe that you're telling the truth. Oh, see? According to the comments, the video posted is incomplete. Julia Real issued a statement on TikTok saying the video released by Hubbard Inn is incomplete and misleading. She's hired an attorney and plans to sue Hubbard Inn. There is a statement by an attorney on it saying that there is missing video evidence and she left there and went to the hospital. Okay, so Julia Real's got a little Uno reverse card of her own. You see what I mean? To be fair though, I think that like if something happened to you like this, I would have just gone to a lawyer. Like straight to a lawyer. When you put stuff on the internet, you invite other people's opinions and judgment. Would you hire a hot nanny?
Yeah, I saw a female influencer post yesterday that she just hired a female nanny, and the girl that she hired is an 11. She's a smoking hot Victoria's Secret supermodel looking 21-year-old with a golden tan, and the mom, on the other hand, is an average American pretty.
I am that average American woman who is stupid enough to hire a Victoria's Secret model to be my nanny. But I'm going to tell you guys why, and I think you might be interested in this little take. Well, first, let's get the obvious reasons out of the way. Like, I trust my husband implicitly. We actually have a really secure, like, amazing relationship. I know it's, like, hard to believe. But other than that, the second reason that we should just get out of the way is that I don't discriminate against people for the way that they look. But let's pretend that I actually do care what my nanny looks like before hiring her and what my thought process would be around hiring a hot one. Now. I know that it's very hard to believe this because I am now this like undesirable old hag. Like, I get it. But I used to be like a very hot 21-year-old girl also. And I dealt with a lot of stigma and a lot of judgment from people like you who thought I wanted to sleep with your man. You have no idea. Actually, I can almost guarantee you have no idea. But let's make something really clear. Just because I was beautiful in 21 does not mean that I was sleeping with married men. There might even be an argument to say that girls who are so beautiful, a 10, 11, 12 out of 10, like you're calling her, get so much male attention that small interactions that are normal and respectful with my husband will not even like be on her radar at all. People who are getting picked all the time don't have to be pick me girls. It's so much more about what's on the inside than what's on the outside when you pick your nanny. It's all about energy, the way that you see that they interact with your children, the way that they interact with you. All of those things are so much more important than whether they're a 12 out of 10 or not. What do you guys think?
I think she has a very valid point. You know, at first it was like,
girl, is she prettier than me? Hell no, you're not gonna be around my husband.
but like realistically, just because she's pretty does not mean she's evil, okay? I know society likes to put us against each other, especially the pretty ones. Like, oh, she's so pretty, she must be flawed. Let's find the flaw. Let's look for it. Let's find the flaw. Oh, found found one. I mean, it's kind of not really a flaw, but let's just twist and turn it and make it a flaw. That's literally society. I would say just kind of go with like, if you were gonna hire a nanny and she was hot, first of all, like, don't discriminate based on looks, okay? That's kind of... Go with what you're comfortable with, though. What should matter is how she treats your children and how qualified she is, not how hot she is. I will say, though, to play devil's advocate, just because you're a good person and you wouldn't go for somebody else's man, that doesn't mean that everyone is like you. I know plenty of beautiful women who are also insecure, who shouldn't be, but male validation is literally the most important thing to them. Would you hire a hot nanny? Let me know. I'm curious. I see both sides. I do. Oh, this video. Oh my God. Oh, I can't wait to show this to you. This is literally the funniest thing I've ever seen.
This video is for dirty girl Emily that works at Ineho downtown Toronto. If you're not dirty girl Emily that works at Ineho downtown Toronto, don't scroll. Stay and listen to the story. Because Emily, if I see you, if I catch you outside, it's on site. I'm gonna box you. Yeah, alright. Me and my friends decide to go to Ineho. We go. Not only does it take 25 bumbleclap minutes for the girl to touch the table and say, "Hi, my name is Dirty Girl Stink Batty Emily. How can I help you today? How can I take your order?" Whatever the... Not only did we order with the girl never even put her order in. Me and my friend is over here waiting 40 minutes for some tacos. 40 minutes for tacos that never came. Only for her to say, "Oh, but you didn't order that. You didn't order with me. You didn't order." The f*** you mean we didn't order? Are you not our server? You think we came here just to sit down and look pretty? You're telling me we didn't order no tacos with you? And I remember us asking, "Oh, how many comes in this?" "Yeah, okay, we'll get that." And then we get the pork, we'll get the beef, we get... Where are the tacos? Nowhere in sight. Our other two friends, they came late. They came in, they ordered their food, you know, waiting for their food to come. Their food came before mine. At this point, I'm pissed off. Because why are you arguing with me saying, oh, you didn't order with me, I am a server. If I go to a table, I'm talking to them and they're like, "Oh, this didn't come out." And I look at my screen and I see it's not punched in. My first thought is, "Oh shoot, I forgot to punch it in," or there was a miscommunication. And I'd be like, "I'm so sorry, let me go get that rushed for you right now. Give me 1 second, like I'll go put it in for you." This dirty yell about, "You didn't order that. No, you didn't order that with me, you didn't." I will order your mother. Oh my God. Imagine someone goes on the internet and starts calling you a dirty gal. Dirty gal! That is honestly the ultimate insult. Like, how are you not embarrassed? She is embarrassed, by the way. She is very embarrassed. I heard that Emily is like afraid to go to work. This video did not, there was some aftermath to this video. Let's just say Emily is embarrassed. Dirty gal Emily is very embarrassed. I can't even do the Toronto accent. I wish I could do the Toronto accent. You're arguing with me. Go and tell the kitchen for rush me bomba clock tacos. Like, what happened to you, baby? Not only that, but the friend that came, she ordered her food, right? No cilantro. No onions. She said it like 6 times. She's like, "Listen, I don't like cilantro. I don't want it to touch the cilantro. I don't like onions. I don't want none of that on the plate. I don't want it nowhere near. I just don't want none of that." Right? Right. What does her food come out with? Cilantro and onions. So at that point, all of us are pissed. When it's time for us to pay, I'm not tipping. My best friend don't tip. My other friend don't tip. And my other friend is about to pay. And before she pays, the dirty girl Emily is like, "Oh, was there something wrong with the service?" Realizing that 3 of us never tip her. Yeah. Yeah, there was something wrong with the service, you dirty... Like, what's wrong with you? It take almost half an hour for greet the table. I had to run down like 2 people to get a reorder of margaritas. You never even put in my food and then argue with me about my food. And then you met the girl have her cilantro and onion up in her food. Never come and check on the table to see if everything's okay. She had to flag down a random person to take the food back and give her something brand new. You see? Yeah, there was something wrong with the service. Dirty girl Emily, don't act dumb. Let's also remember that tipping is not a requirement. I do like to give a tip. If service is like decent, I always give a tip. But if service is bad, I'll probably still give a tip, honestly. I'm sorry. But I won't be happy about it. So then she decides to say, as she's passing the 4th girl, the machine to pay, she said, oh, well, if you can't afford to tip, do takeout.
You stinking. What the do you mean if you can't afford to take takeout? I had to ask her. I said, what did you just say? Sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't hear what you said. Say it again. And my friend beside me was like, yeah, she called us broke. She basically said that we're broke. So my best friend was like, no, actually, we have money, but your service is trash. You're not getting tips if you have service. Matter of fact, where's your manager? She said no. She told my friend, don't pay, because one person left to pay, don't pay. Get the manager over, because you're sick. You're dumb. All of our bills were like $40. So the tip would have been what, maybe $8, and that's 20%. That's pushing it. $6 maybe. You think I don't have $6? Your mom doesn't have $6 in her wanting to. Dirty girl. Anyway, she called the manager over. I saw her over there talking to the manager, probably telling him foolishness. The manager comes over, asks what happened. We told him everything that happened, and included that I am a server and the other girl is a server too. We're both servers at restaurants, so we understand the industry. This was absolute garbage. But the manager was very nice. He gave us gift cards. He apologized. He was like, oh, she's an older server. He would never expect to hear something like that. Well, she needs to get slapped multiple times. Matter of fact, Emily, if I catch you outside, I'm slapping you in your face, Emily. Emily from Inejo downtown. I hope you remember me and the group of black girls that during Black History Month you called broke because you gave us service and thought we're gonna tip you $6. Have a nice day. Don't let me catch you in the streets in GTA. I'll yeah. Bye, Emily.
Dirty gal. I can't say it! And I literally live in Toronto and I do not have that accent. But I wish I sounded like that, honestly. How fun was that to listen to? I'll keep an eye out for Dirty Gal Emily. I know a dirty gal and her name is Emily. I feel like that's all we have time for today. That's all, folks. The